Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the Japan Open here in Yokohama. Wonderful city, just outside of Tokyo. And the first event in the resumption of the HSBC BWF World Tour Season 4 2024, all happening here at the Yokohama Arena. It's day 4 of the competition, which means it is quarterfinals Friday. Been a lot of great action so far. A lot of great stories that have evolved. That's what it's all about. Ultimately, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy today brought up by Mr. Yuji Kondo, the president of the Kanagawa Badminton Association. Very honored to have our VIP bring out the trophy today. And of course, that trophy will be on offer, or rather, it will be distributed at the end of the year World Tour Finals. This is the order of play on court 2 here on day 4, starting off with the mixed doubles. Cheng and Zhang from China taking on Supak Jomkoh and Paewsampran from Thailand. That'll be followed by the men's singles, and it's a treat for the fans. It's the world #1 Shiyuchi, the #1 seed, taking on the home player of Yushi Tanaka. Women's singles will follow that. Supanita Ketong taking on Zhang. That's actually a battle of Olympians. Both of them made the round of 16 at the Olympics. Men's singles will follow that. Cheng taking on Kantafon Wangcharion. Should be a hard-fought battle. And as we move through the day, Hong Kong's #1 mixed doubles partnership, Tan Chung Man and Si Ying Sweat in the mixed doubles, taking on Tan Kian Meng and Lai Pei-Jing from Malaysia. That'll be followed by the men's doubles. Chen and Liu from China taking on Shohibul Fikri with his new partner, Daniel Martin. It's very much about new partnerships here at the Japan Open, and that'll be continuing on in the women's doubles. Jia Yifan, gold medalist with Cheng Sin-chen, now paired up with Lee Wen-mei, the #8 seed pair, taking on Jong Na-eun and Kim Hae-jong from Korea. And then we close out our coverage on court 2 with the men's doubles. Man Wei-chong and T Kai-won from Malaysia taking on the world champions Kang Min-hyuk and Seo Seung-jae in the #3 seeds. So looking at the mixed doubles draw, this is section 3 of the draw, and the winner of this match we're about to watch, Chen and Zhang versus Jomkoh and Paewsampran, will play Cheng Tang-ji and Toi Wei, or Zhang Zhenbang and Wei Ya-zin. Very much the informed pairing right now, the #2 seeds. Also in this part of the draw, Watanabe and Higashino, Yang and Hu, Tang and Si, and Tan and Lai, which, as we said earlier, will be taking place a little bit later on today on court 2. So the players just about ready to make their way out to the arena. Just 2 courts in action here at the Yokohama Arena as we move into finals weekend, and a good turnout from the fans. Just past 10 o'clock in the morning. So here they come. That's Chen Xing and Zhang Qi, the world #51 pair, taking on the world #23 pair, Supak Jomkoh and Supisara Paewsampran, who of course we are very familiar with on the HSBC BWF World Tour circuit. Supak Jomkoh not just playing mixed doubles, of course, but also plays men's doubles. So ready for the coin toss. And that's Sutomu Toi, the umpire. First meeting between these pairs. Well, just clarifying exactly which end they need to start from. So going into this one, well, the Thai pair have to be the favorites really, not just in world ranking, but just from their experience on being on court. As you can see, Chen Xing, 22 years old, one in Jiangxi, currently ranked 51 and has been as high as 24 in the world, and that was with Chen Fang Hui. And that was back in February of this year. Very new partnership indeed. There's his partner, Zhang, born in Hunan, also has played with a great start to their career. They've already finished up in Spain as runners-up against Rivaldi and Mentari. These were their tournament results coming into this quarterfinal. Go Sun Huat and Siobhan Line, 38 minutes, and Tira Ratsakul, partner from Thailand, in the second round. So Supak Jomkoh, 27 years old, Nakhon Ratchasima, great area of Thailand, like very famous for its strawberry production, believe it or not. Has been as high as 10th in the world, and that was December of 2022. They've been quarterfinalists at the Thai Open and the Swiss Open this year. It's his 24-year-old partner, Supisara Paewsampran. Last year, quarterfinalists at the Japan Open. Cheng and Zhang, of course, didn't play. It was their first Japan Open, as I understand it. But we can't take away, as we look at the tournament results for Jomkoh and Paewsampran. Kim Won-ho and Jong La-eun, now that is a huge result in straight games, but they were probably suffering from a bit of that Olympic burnout. And then Toft and Mylund from Denmark. So quarterfinalists at the Thai Open and Swiss Open for Jomkoh and Paewsampran, but for Chen and Zhang, they were quarterfinalists very recently. Canada and the US. About ready to get underway here. In fact, this is a 5th quarterfinal for Cheng and Zhang, Malaysian Masters and the Spain Masters as well. So it looks like Chiaki Miyazaki in the service judge position. As I said, Tomu Toi in the umpire's chair. There's confirmation of that. There's Chiaki Miyazaki.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Supak Jomkoh and Paewsampran, Thailand. And on my left, Cheng and Zhang, China. Supak Jomkoh to serve to Cheng. Double. Straight. Oh! Oh! Service over. 1-love.
So, as I said, a 3rd quarterfinal for Jomkoh and Paewsampran, and a 5th quarterfinal for Cheng and Zhang, who opened the scoring. What that means is, of course, that both of these pairs would very much appreciate a first semi-final appearance in 2024. It's just at the end of this match for one of them, or one of the pairs, I should say. Oh, that's a great point. Wonderful crouch defense from Zhang.
1-2. Service serve. 3-1. Service serve. 2-3.
Well, fast points to open up this match. Both pairs still looking to settle into a rhythm. Zhang trying to exert some pressure from front court.
Four, three.
Oh, it's an ambitious shot from Jomkoh.
Service over. 4-all.
A good idea and good vision to see that space in the corner. Just couldn't connect. Again, that's good power from Cheng at the back. Both pairs right now doing a very good job at keeping it flat off the opening exchange. Cheng just taking advantage of that as soon as play opened up. That's great vision to the backcourt.
6-4.
Well, a few unforced errors coming from the Chinese side, but Cheng and Zhang, a partnership so new and so young that world ranking of 51 is probably just settling itself in. They're certainly playing higher than their world ranking would suggest right now. It does happen sometimes with young players that come in. That world ranking takes a little bit of time to settle down as to where they are. With so many players registered, of course, it is alarmingly accurate at times. World rankings. And that's, of course, why everybody would love to be at the top of the pyramid. So 6-all. Tied up nicely here. Played just a little bit too fast right now for the Thai pair.
7-6.
That's great coverage from Cheng, and in all honesty, for them to have made 5 quarterfinals in 2024, it does make you wonder as to where they're going to be in a couple of years, Cheng and Zhang, following in the footsteps of some great partnerships already in effect for China. Of course, Feng Yangzhe and Huang Dongping. Zhang and Wei Yazin.
9-6.
Who might just be the opponents for whoever wins this match in this part of the draw. 3-point lead for Cheng and Zhang. Opened up nicely by some very quick play. Mistake from Jomkoh.
10-6.
Oh, that's great play from Cheng and Zhang, and they go into the first break, 11-6 up. Nice little burst of play. Take them into the interval.
Back on court. Eleven, 6. Play.
Well, they just haven't been able to match the speed of Cheng and Zhang so far. Jomkoh and Paewsampran. That was a nice drop into front court.
Service serve.
Gets that serve
7,
back.
11.
That's out from Zhang Qi.
8, 11. Nine, 11.
Well, they're upset with that. Couple of soft points given away. And still
10, 11.
an untouched run by Jomkoh and Paewsampran since the break. And it's all tied up. Or close to it.
Service serve. 12, 10.
Well, Zhang Qi stops that run. Well left by Jomkoh. Beginning to step up.
Service serve. 11, 12.
And just like that, it officially is tied up now. Been a fantastic start off the break for Jomkoh and Paewsampran. That's when you've got to close up that deficit as soon as possible. Right now, it's game on. He's been marshalling that back line very well, Supak Jomkoh.
13, 12. Brown.
Great rotation by Jomkoh and Paewsampran. They seem to be settling
14,
into a rhythm.
12.
First 2-point lead for them. Just the right time in the game. Back return from
13,
Zhang Qi.
14.
Balanced very nicely this first game. No doubt Cheng and Zhang Qi certainly settled into their pace and rhythm a bit quicker, but now with Jomkoh and Paewsampran starting to fire.
14 all.
And the score leveled up at 14 all. So the real question is going to be which of these pairs can now close out from here. That's commanding stuff from Cheng and Zhang. It almost looked a second.
15-14.
And bore some resemblance, that play, to Zheng Shiwei and Huang Yasheng. Well, if they go on that career path, then that's going to be very glittering indeed. Cheng and Huang, of course, finally picked up their gold medal in Paris last month.
16-14.
And that's Paewsampran, the definitive kill.
15-16.
Right at the front. Needed that point too. Zhang Qi definitely has been winning that net battle between herself and Paewsampran. Up to this point, there's another well-placed shot.
Challenges called out.
And first challenge of the day on court 2. Close, but no cigar.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remains.
Well, as I said, it's all about which of these pairs can close out this first game, and that point absolutely crucial.
16 all.
Could have been 17-15 or 16 all.
Great.
So Jomkoh and Paewsampran on serve. And that's what I mean about winning that net battle.
Service over. 17-16.
Just put that extra push into that shot, Zhang Qi. That's well seen by Jomkoh.
Service over. 70 all. Service over. 18-17.
Well, now lost 3 or 4 points, trading point for point. Just wide.
19-17.
Well, throughout the week, it has been shown that the side of the court that Zhang and Cheng are on right now is marginally better in terms of win conditions. That might have changed with the withdrawal of court 3 for quarterfinals Friday, but not by much.
20.
So, first game points.
17.
Cheng and Zhang with 3 of them. great point. Cheng really thought he had that, but it came back. He was out of position.
20.
That was his attempted winner. That's out of position. And look at Paewsampran. Great positioning at the net to kill that down. That's one saved.
Game.
Nervous service, and it's game.
First game won
21-18.
by Cheng, Zhang, 21-18. Court to 20 seconds. Court to 20 seconds.
So back on court for game 2, and let's see exactly how well Jomkoh and Paewsampran do from that top end of the court.
Second game. Level.
Certainly stepped up their play. But Chen and Zhang seem capable of these little bursts of an extra gear, which they showed just at the end of game 1. Still a couple of doubts positionally. A lot of space.
One back.
Left and right. Look at that. You can see it from that angle. Jomkoh with acres of space.
That. Change shot.
So far, a good start in the second game. Again, Jomkoh with the decisive winner at the end.
3 love.
Off the backhand, there you go. Well, Jomkoh seems to be equally matching Chen in terms of backcourt attacks, while Zhang certainly still is leading the net battle. That was ambitious,
Service
as
over.
Paewsampran was on,
1-3.
almost sitting on the court. There you go. Not the ideal position to be playing badminton from. Good rotation from the Thai pair. And good pressure from Supisar at the front.
1. Change the side. Service sold. 2, 4.
While Cheng and Zhang doing everything they can to make sure that this deficit doesn't get any bigger. If they can just keep pace with the scoreline, then they can again try and hijack not just the game, but the entire match.
5,
the second part
2.
of this game. But you feel that will only be possible if they can keep within 2 or 3 points. That was nice from
Service
Cheng.
3, 5.
Stretch positionally again, Cheng and Zhang, and Paewsampran again on hand to take advantage of that. That's where they were at stretch. The follow-up shot, they just couldn't hone in on. That's wonderful combination. Paewsampran in exactly the right place
7, 3.
to finish that off. And the lead up to 4. Steps in nicely. It's that combination again. Peak
3.
performance. Well, they have been the dominant force so far in game 2. Cheng and Zhang pushed down to just watching some of these points.
4, 8.
Got a chance now off that short serve. Well, that's one way
5, 8.
to get a point. Chen Xing making the most of Paewsampran's.
Thank you. Back on course.
I'd like to say fall, but really, it's not really a fall. She kind of just sat down. So back to 3, and this is, as I said, where they want to be, the Chinese pair.
Play. Six, 8.
Great defense from the Thai pair. And a mistake from Cheng at the back. He looks desperately at his coaches. Closing in on the second interval. And Jomkoh and Paewsampran have never been behind so far from this side of the court. Stacking up into quite the interesting proposition, should this in fact be true, that both pairs prefer that top end. Well, if it does go to a third game, that'll be a switch of ends halfway through it. There's still a chance for Cheng and Zhang here. 2 points clear, just not enough, you feel. Beautifully played by Cheng. Great trajectory on that shot. Well, they've tied it up at 9-all. 1 point, 4 points back. But this has set them up very, very nicely now. Doesn't matter if Jomkoh and Paewsampran go in ahead at the break. Just keep pace. That's the aim for this game. Oh, that was asking for it. Those lifts coming back.
10-9.
A little bit too high. Cheng nicely placed in mid-court to jump and fire. Wonderful play from Zhang, and it's 11-9 the other way after leading most of this second game. Cheng and Zhang again hijacked the scoreboard and are in at the break, 11-9. So first chance to get back on court for one of these pairs to make their first semi-final of the year, as I said. Chance for Cheng and Zhang at least. 10 points away from that, and after being in 5 quarterfinals, including this one this year,
12-9.
that would be a very, very good report card to take back to their coaches. Not to mention, of course, with the withdrawals this week, post-Olympics, there's a very good chance if they do make the semis, they might just go all the way. Just the one title they picked up. That was the Orléans Masters, set against Rivaldi and Mentari. Super 300 level, so to pick up a Super 750, well, that would be wonderful advancement. A mistake there, but generally speaking, their output over the last 5 or 6 points has been really good.
Eleven, 13.
Well, this is the best possible opportunity for Jomkoh and Paewsampran. If they can just tie it up off this serve, a couple of points. It'll be a shootout till the end, but they have to convert this second game and, of course, win the third.
12, 13.
Much, much bigger task than the one that faces Cheng and Zhang after great work in the first game. That's not going to help.
14, 12.
Well, the All-Neo Masters was their first win. They said they also had runner-up position at the Spain Masters, also against Rivaldi and Mentari, but they also had a couple of finals against the in-form pair of Zhang Zhendrang and Wei Yazin. Runner-up on both occasions. That was the Indonesia Masters and the China Masters back in 2022 and 23. Super 100 events. Great power there from Jomkoh at the back. This, you feel, has to be where they tie it up.
$14, 15.
Quick point there from Sukisara. Just out, challenge coming, valid as well, close enough.
Challenging, called in.
That was inconclusive from up here. Just waiting for that final call. Such an important point. And coaches and players on tenterhooks waiting to see. And that is in fact out. Right, two challenges at the same time. Well, both were out.
Correction, out.
So correction on court 2.
Service over.
And it is in fact 16-14. This
14.
the best opportunity yet for Chen and Zhang to seal up this game and match.
Service over.
Took her eye off the shuttle, Zhang Qi.
15-16.
You don't see that very often. Jomkoh and Paewsampran aren't going to be complaining. Oh, wonderful vision from Zhang Qi. Just slides that shuttle over to the other side.
15.
A lot of control needed there. Good reset by Cheng. That's gone long.
18-15.
It's crunch time for Jomkoh and Paewsampran.
Leon.
3 points back for them, and 3 points needed for Cheng and Zhang. Deep serve. Very, very close. And that would have been a nervous call for Zhang right at the end there. But she gets it absolutely spot on. 19-15. And this match very quickly turning towards the Chinese pair.
Service serve. 16-19.
Well, both pairs have been capable and able of creating 4-point runs. So it's not out of the question, but it is going to call for one of those runs right now for the Thailand pair. They just can't afford to let Cheng and Zhang get to match point. Good power. And the mistake.
17-19.
Well, the real catch here is the fact that Jomkoh and Paewsampran want it so much that they've been overcommitting a little too many times, and it is match point 3 of them. No mistakes allowed. That's the winning point. Great performance from Cheng and Zhang. In 39 minutes, they have made their first semi-final of the year. And it's good reward if you think about it, with 5 quarterfinals already.
Match by Cheng Zhang,
They'll face
18,
either Cheng Tang-ji or
17.
Toei Wei, or Zhang Zhenbrang and Wei Yazin, who of course they have met on a couple of occasions before in finals, but they've made it through to Saturday. Comprehensive performance. They knew when to kick into that extra gear, and what's really important is they knew how to close out each of those games. They were behind at certain areas. There were, of course, the unforced errors you'd expect from a young, new pairing. But there are more winners than errors. And there's confirmation of it. 21-18, 21-17, 39 minutes. Cheng, Zhang through to the semis. So here at the Japan Open on day 4, court 2, and that was a comprehensive performance from Cheng and Zhang in the mixed doubles. Now it's the men's singles and the world number 1, Shiyu Chi, taking on Yushi Tanaka. So this is the men's singles draw, section 1, right at the top of the draw. Winner of this match will face the winner of Lanier versus